Welcome to another Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Two idiots, a camera, and a review. Tonight we're going to try and fill that little plastic hole in your heart with...
This is a cape from Maxbird's shop. This is Black Adam.
The information will be in the show notes.
Yep.
If you want to check it out.
But
so why?
I haven't seen the movie.
Of course not.
But I like the idea of Black Adam being involved with the Justice League, similar to Emma Frost or Magneto being involved with the X-Men.
Okay, so you mean the JSA?
No.
Okay, because he's involved with the JSA more than the Justice League right now.
I know, but
okay.
I wasn't reading that.
Okay, that's fair. You're in love with the idea of a live-action Black Adam fighting the live-action Justice League.
Yeah.
And they went, here's a really small-headed...
It is a small-headed figure. But I had originally gotten the Black Adam figure that comes with a cape, and that figure will not stand.
Does the cape come off of that figure?
No.
What?
I think if you heated it, you could, but then Black Adam would have a hole in his head, because that's part of how it attaches.
Oh, can't you do a tripod?
I've tried a lot of things with that figure.
I believe you.
It is the thickest plastic cape I've ever seen on a figure. Okay. It is ridiculous. So I spent another $20, unless I got this guy on sale. I can't remember, but I got a capeless Black Adam, and then bought a third-party cape. It's got this fancy gold trim on it.
Does it look like the other cape?
There are many third-party capes. This is the one that I bought. This is the gold trim. It has a hood. It has a wire. You can see it is blended in there pretty well, but you can see the seam. So the wire is in there. It goes all the way around, so it's down both sides. It is along the bottom. It is quite large.
Oh, that is quite large.
It's a lot of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
So I had it folded. And there's also a wire up in the hood, so you can get it to lay down, you can get it folded back. I think the way it is now, because you can't see all of his body, it makes his head look possibly appropriate.
Possibly.
It is a sturdy...
It's a thicker fabric.
It is a thicker fabric. It's a bit frayed at the edges. I've had a couple of pieces come off.
But I believe that is screen accurate.
Have you seen the movie?
I have not, but I have watched the trailer. I will see it eventually.
Same.
Just
not yet.
Yeah. Everything. Anyway, you want a cape, you got a cape. I think it looks pretty good.
Maxbird has a bunch of other capes on the shop.
Yep.
I believe they're all wired.
Okay.
It does ship from China, if anyone cares about that, so you will have to deal with the transit time. I think mine was 20 days after I bought it to delivery. So it's about 3 weeks, if that matters to anybody.
No, I'm kind of surprised at how well the gold matches up.
I don't know how he did that.
Like, I don't know if that's just...
If it's like a separate layer that got ironed on?
I don't know. It looks good.
It does look good. And it matches pretty well with the gold on the figure.
Yeah. It's impressive.
And he stands.
And you can put the cloak in the way, or cape, in the position you want, as opposed to be stuck.
It might be a cloak. I don't know the difference. It's like sheath and scabbard. I don't know the difference there.
I think cloak has a hood and cape does not have a hood.
That sounds right.
And then robes have a hood and a cloak with arms.
Oh, that sounds right.
Yeah. Learning. Anyway.
I believe it was $22.
Okay. It does what you want it to do. I think it looks good. It looks better than a lot of, regular capes, like fabric cape.
Yeah.
Soft goods usually suck.
And there are some third-party people that make very nice capes, and there are people that make cheap-looking capes.
And then
Cloaks.
there's my cheap-looking piece of crap that no one will ever see because I throw it away as soon as I make it.
But I didn't take home ec.
Well, why would you?
Internet commenter.
Why would you?
So I can't make my own capes.
when you were in 8th grade, you're like, oh man, I hope they make a Black Adam toy that needs a cape in 30 years. No. You were like, I want to make a car that I shoot some CO2 off of and it launches and I go, ha ha, screw you. Mine went faster.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted.
Right?
Yes.
You weren't thinking like, oh man, I'm going to need to knit a cape. It's dumb.
If I take this other class, I'd be hanging out with the girls.
Yeah. Still dumb.
CO2 car.
CO2 car
One
trumps
day.
girls in 8th grade.
Yeah. It did. So now I buy third-party capes, and this one's nice. I
You're
like
still
it.
buying toys, so you're still as much as a nerd of that age.
I like
I
it.
don't know. I think it looks very good. I like it better positioned. Wah!
Occasionally stands.
Occasionally stands. I like the fact that it's wired and you can position it the way you want. That's why I like toys or action figures instead of statues. Because I like to put them in poses that I like as opposed to, you're stuck with this one pose
I like
forever.
occasionally changing the stance. Because I do like putting them in a pose and then enjoying the pose for a while.
Yeah.
But then
But
having
it's-
the ability to change that pose.
But it's the pose you make.
Yeah. Right. So I'm saying it's a good cape.
I think it is one of the nicer soft goods capes that I have seen.
And I might buy more from this guy.
I'm definitely going to take a look and see what else he's got. I've been very tempted to buy Thor third-party capes forever.
Oh,
Because all the Thor capes make them super heavy.
that makes sense.
And everybody on the Instagrams always puts up these awesome like action shots of like, look at Thor's cape blowing in the wind, and mine goes, mine is permanently stuck in this position.
There are some really good toy photographers out there.
Oh my god. There are. Especially the guys who vape and then blow it on the smoke and like, what? Why are you killing your lungs? just hit shift F12, man.
Can't you just smoke machine from off screen?
Yeah, go to Spirit Halloween, buy a $20 smoke machine, you're good.
Some dry ice, maybe?
Oh man, dry ice, there you go. Anyway,
We're done.
I'm gonna give this a thumbs up.
Same. Thumbs up.
I can't imagine this is not what everybody would want, especially if the other figure can't stand.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
It really is. So, yeah. Thumbs up all around.
What was the name again? Maxbird?
Maxbird.
Thanks, Max.
You'll probably get some more money.
Yep.